Howdy folks, wanted to give you a heads up on installing a transducer for a Helix 5 series Humminbird fish finders, the transducers. There's 3 bolts right there. The one on the left, that came with the Helix 5 SI GPS. That's the swivel bolt for your transducer. The middle one, that's the swivel bolt for a Helix 5 DI unit. And the bolt on the right, that is for actually mounting the plastic bracket to your boat. Here's the story. If you use the bolts on the right to install your plastic, it's supposed to be a snap away, but those won't allow it to snap down. So buy you some different bolts to install that. Those middle bolt, you can see that was the first attempt at installing a transducer. As I went to put the nut on there, it locked up pretty much in the spot that it's at. The only way to get it off, I tried drilling it with a carbide drill bit. You couldn't even drill it, it was so hard. I ended up having to take a grinder and grinding the head off to get it out. Well, that black stuff you see on there is melted plastic. I'm really hoping that the factory will at least send me a new bracket. Before I installed the SI, knowing the trouble that I had come across, I modified my install because as I tried to put the bolt onto the nut onto the bolt, it locked up too. 2 units, brand new, out of the box, both bolts junk. So I did this. I installed my own bolts, which I'll eventually find some stainless to replace them. Now that bracket there, using flathead Phillips type install bolts to hold that bracket on there, allowed it to snap in. This one, and I don't know if you can see, but it's not snapped in because those bolts on there wouldn't allow that thing to go in. Now, that's a bad deal all the way, kind of cheesy. You would think for the money that you're paying for these units that they would have a little bit better quality. I've never had to have a damn grinder set up in my boat to modify something. Just thought you ought to know some interesting facts. Don't know if the units work yet, but we'll find out when I get them on the water. I really hope they do. Thanks for watching.